everybody, this is Gina. One of my YouTube subscribers asked me to do a video of the things that I take with me to the field or to a fun fly. I fly nitro helicopters most of the time, so I need a field box that has a fuel pump, fuel, and an external glow plug igniter, just in case the onboard igniters that I use on my helicopters decide not to work. I still have a way to light my glow plug so I can start helicopters. I always carry an extra jug or two of fuel, and of course my starters. This is my Hobbico Torquemaster 180. This is the starter that I use most of the time to start my helicopters. But I do take this Align starter with me as well. I take this to the local field as well as fun flies, and I've always got a backup starter just in case my starter fails. I can still start the helicopters. Moving on over here to the toolbox. This box is a technician's toolbox that I got from Home Depot. Up top you can see that it has places for the screwdrivers and nut drivers and hex drivers. I have the Scorpion Power Systems tool set here. This side has the hex drivers from 1.5 millimeter to 3 millimeter. This side has a 5 millimeter Phillips screwdriver, a 5.5 millimeter, and a 7 millimeter nut driver, and over here a 4 millimeter flat screwdriver. Down here I have a small set of ball link pliers for working on small helicopters like the TRX 250. This little plastic one will get in there and separate the ball links without damaging the ball itself on the swash plates and whatever. Right here I've got a small pair of pliers, a 6-inch crescent wrench, a set of side cutters for cutting wires and zip ties and things. Here's my full-length or full-sized ball link pliers for working on the larger helicopters, and a long needle nose pliers for getting into small tight areas for fishing wires through or whatever I need to do there. This little box is the one that has my adhesives and like Loctite. I got Loctite over here, epoxies here, greases for the bearings and plastic gears. A small roll of emery cloth is a good thing to have in your toolbox. These are my tapes over here, gyro tape here, and then a couple of rolls of electrical tape. Then over here in this box I got scissors, die files, a small set of hemostats, a little ratchet with a 10 millimeter socket for taking the nut off the end of the crankshaft of the nitro engines on the helicopters. That is a ball link sizing gauge. I have a couple of adjustable ball link reamers in here to clean up the plastic ball links. An extended reach glow plug wrench for the nitro engines. A set of nail clippers for clipping zip ties, and a couple of feathering shaft tools. And I also carry a couple of O-ring picks, one metal one and one plastic one. And then this little brush here is great for cleaning gears. It's got a toothbrush size bristle on this end, and then a smaller narrow bristle for getting into smaller crevices on the other end. It's great. I actually bought this at the gun section at Walmart. It works perfectly well for working on helicopters and cleaning them up. Over here I carry a couple of bench towels to put down on the bench when I'm working on them so I don't lose any small parts. Over here I have a roll of fuel tubing, small engine parts like a ring, extra rings, some extra bearings for the engine. I carry a copy of the Micro Beast manual, because I use the Micro Beast in my helicopter, so if I have to reference the manual at all, I've got a copy of that. I carry extra clunks with me, extra ball link ends. I've got a ton of these in there. Those are tail gears for the TRX 550. I have a Castle link for programming the Castle ESC on the 550. And there's a lot of other small parts in here that that I could use, you know, at the field. I have my Hyperion cell checker, and of course my RC Logger digital pitch gauge here. Let's see, over here we have, I like to carry battery terminal ends. I got a lot of EC3s and some Deans in there. This box I carry servo related stuff and the actual link balls for the helicopter. And this little box is an assorted screws, nuts, bolts, washers, anything like that, you know, that you might have to have out there in the field. And I've also got some blade spacers and different little odds and ends in there. Let's see, over on this side I carry a set of X-Acto knives for trimming things that might need to be trimmed or adjusted, a couple of flashlights, and a roll of zip ties. And when I go to an out-of-town fun fly, I'll also carry extra tail booms, extra blades, extra tail boom supports, extra torque tubes for all the helicopters that I'm taking with me. I'll also take extra engines, extra mufflers, and several gallons of fuel when I'm going out of town. That's about it. Oh, and chargers. You gotta have chargers when you go out and when you go out of town. And I also carry a pop-up tent and this table that I'm doing this video on. And when you go to the field, remember it's going to be hot out there, so always take a cooler full of ice and fresh drinking water so that you can stay hydrated out there while you're flying. And don't forget your flying hat and your sunglasses. And that's about it. I hope this helps you out, and thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next video.